Hi, you guys. Welcome to the unprofessional makeup tutorial. I'm Caroline Baudino. I am a mom. I'm 51 today, and I really believe in looking in the mirror and liking what you see. I believe waking up with purpose, waking up and actually being proud of who you are, how you feel is something that's super important to me. And I realized one day that I was walking past the mirror. I become a mom. Later in life, I became a mom 38 and 40, and it was a really hard adjustment. And I don't think anyone prepares you or anybody warns you for that transition. And I kind of lost myself. And I think that's what happens to a lot of women. I think we get lost in, the struggle, in the stress, and the overwhelming, and the pressure, and the, other people's opinions, that unfortunately we get lost in it. And I think we lose the best part of ourselves, the part that, is carefree, the part that takes care of ourselves, because unfortunately it feels selfish when we do that. But I kind of want to bring back happy. I want to bring back feeling good in your own skin. I want to bring back looking in the mirror and liking the person you see. I think it's super important. I think it's possible. When I turned 50, I kind of realized that you do hold so much power, and the reflection you see in the mirror says all about how you feel. And how you feel usually is what you walk out that door and do with it, right? If you're not feeling good, you're crankier, you're probably moodier, your energy's off, your vibe is off, and you're probably more likely not to do things, or not to take chances, or not to help someone, or you know what I mean? You're cranky. I know when I feel, look in the mirror and I actually really like what I see, I'm like, damn, hell yeah. You know what I mean? It puts a pep in your step. It motivates you. It just makes you feel like you're ready to do anything. And it does put you in a good mood. And when you're smiling and when you're positive, you're putting that energy out into the world. So what do you do with it? You're usually more helpful. You're usually kinder. You're usually more appreciative, more grateful. So it's just about keeping all of that in perspective. And I kind of start to realize that happiness was a choice, that there was no real big, no real big secret to it. It's just a choice that you make every single morning, and you have to commit to it. And you have to commit to routines that work for you. And for me, I have my happy tools. I know the things that I need to do that keep me in check, that keep me feeling good, that keep me, that negative energy, I put that into positive energy. So for me, it's always about gratitude. It's about moving your body. It's about, getting dressed, getting up, putting your makeup on, looking your best, reminding yourself of those positive reinforcements, those positive words. Remind yourself how beautiful you are, capable you are, smart you are. And then, you know what I mean? You walk out that door and you do some good. So I kind of committed to myself a few years ago that I was going to get up and I was going to get dressed every single day, no matter what. I was going to do whatever I had time for. I was just going to get it done, because when I look good, I was always in a better mood. I was always more productive. I was more fun. I was just happier. That's the truth. I was happier. So I committed to that, and I've been doing it ever since, and I absolutely love it. And I'm not a professional makeup artist. I am just a mom. This is just the makeup that I do every single day. This is how I dress every single day. There is no baloney going on here. This is what you see is what you get. And I just feel good making an effort every day for myself. So I hope this is helpful. This is just an easy step-by-step, my products I use on my skin, and then exactly the products I use to do for my makeup. I'll do a simple kind of everyday makeup for today. And let's get started. So I love using products, especially women owned. I love supporting moms starting over, moms betting on themselves, moms taking a chance on themselves. So a lot of these products are good friends of mine, or friends that I've met through Instagram or through trying their products, them getting started and just falling in love with them and falling in love with them as people. So let me get started. So the first thing I use is my friend Ursula. She's on her MD. Her and her husband's a plastic surgeon. He's an incredible friend of ours. We trust him with everything. And when she had her first baby, she kind of really wanted to honor her skin from the inside out, and just taking care of it, especially when you have children, your perspective changes, obviously. So she started this line called Honor MD. There's only 4 products, super simple. I have been using them for 4 years, or 3 years at least. I am obsessed. I use them every single day, usually once a day, sometimes twice a day. So I always start with the Tropical Mist. If I look behind you or a little over to the side, I have my mirror because mama's going blind. Okay, so I use Tropical Mist. Oops, see, I can't see. Guys, and I use it, you know what I mean? I'm not cheap with it. You got to just spray it all over. It just wakes you up. It's like I am highly allergic to things. I'm highly allergic to fragrance. So for whatever I'm using is clean, because if there's anything in any parabens, any fragrances, I will absolutely have a reaction to it. So this is all super clean. It's very refreshing. It wakes you up. I use this also at the end of the day if I'm going to retouch or have a meeting or I'm going to go out for dinner and I need to retouch my makeup. You don't want to put it on dry skin. So you just do a couple of sprays and then you can start to reapply. So I love the Tropical Mist. Then I use Genetically Blessed. This is her hyaluronic acid. This is great with, for dark circles, dark spots, for wrinkles, for melasma, discoloration. It tightens, it just tingles, burns a little bit. I love it. Then I go ahead and use a vitamin C, and I just use anything from Amazon, to be honest with you. I just get a pure vitamin C and I do a droplet, and this just calms the skin after you kind of put the hyaluronic acid on it. This kind of calms that burning sensation. Then I use a face serum just because it's been really chilly and rainy and wet. So just to keep the skin really hydrated. I love Biography New York. This is one of my favorites. It's just the most gorgeous face oil. Look at that. It has an incredible glow. So you can see. Look at that. That is the most incredible. I mean, it feels amazing, you guys. Even if you just use this, especially if you're in the snow or if you're in super dry, you're on vacation. This is incredible when you're kind of a little sunburned or you get a tan. This is fabulous. That's the Glow Serum. And then last but not least, I do a little Monica Blender Undercover. This is my favorite moisturizer. Obviously, you can see I use it all the time. I put this just to kind of calm the skin, and then we're going to start applying makeup. So Monica Blender, incredible. I'm about to use all her makeup. She has the most incredible moisturizer. It's really light without feeling, it's moisturizing without feeling thick and like heavy. Okay, so get that all over. There we go. Don't forget your ears and your neck and your hands. That's always what shows age. Okay, there we go. Thank you for bearing with us. If you hear dogs barking, that's just the reality of filming at home. So we are just praying. Stay quiet. Okay, so let's start with Monica Blender Beauty. She's one of my best friends. I adore her. She has an incredibly clean, beautiful makeup line that she just started a couple of years ago. She's an incredible makeup artist to all these fabulous celebrities, but she realized when the pandemic hit, she needed something of her own. And she realized, what happens if the industry stops? Like, what do I do? Sorry, I have a hair. It's driving me nuts. When that happens, here we go. And so she was like, I'm going to start my own line. And she was like, I'm going to bet on myself. And it's just incredible when you see women later in life, like we're all in our 50s now and starting over. And it kind of feels like we're just getting started, when I think people always thought we were just like literally at the end of our lives. Now, really, we're at the beginning. So she started this brand, Monica Blender Beauty, and she started with an undercover foundation. It is fabulous, you guys. So I use the 4.25 and I use her slanted brush that already won awards in Allure. She's fabulous, you guys. You have to try it. Super clean. And I use this all around the face just to kind of even the skin out, because again, when you're applying makeup, remember your face is the palette. Not the palette, it's the canvas. So you want it to be an even palette to start, and then you start applying. Because if you apply stuff on, uneven skin, when skin has like kind of melasma and stuff and you don't cover it, then it looks uneven. So you want to make sure you have nice and even skin to start. So put this all around. See, and it's very light. Her makeup, what's incredible about her makeup is that it's very light, it's very creamy, it's very moisturizing without being cakey, if that makes sense. So it's not heavy, it doesn't cover every single, imperfection. It still looks like your skin. You still see some freckles, you still see some stuff, because you still want to look natural. Monica's all about natural beauty. And so you can kind of just go light. I cover the eyes just to kind of give, again, everything just a base to start. And then when I'm done with that, I do the neck, because you always want your neck to match your face. Okay, there we go. All right, and then after that, I will take usually the 3 or the 3.5, and I will quickly just go a little bit under the eye, just to give that eye that pop of coverage that it needs. Okay, you kind of do the T-zone just to give a little contouring. And then especially in these winter months when you're paler, you have to add a little bit of bronzer or color, because I can start to look kind of yellow. You know what I mean? That kind of jaundice feel. I don't go pale, I go more jaundice. So I always need a little bit of a tan or a little bit of a good bronzer. So here we go. I just start my contouring like that, just super simple, nothing crazy. This is just your everyday look. We're not trying to look like J-Lo. We're just trying to look like best version of us, making that little bit of effort so that if we bump into an ex, we don't care. You know what I mean? Okay, so done with that. So now you kind of nice and contoured, everything's nice and just even. So I'm gonna go in and use my Ilia powder, their bronzer powder. So I love adding a bit of a cream powder over cream, because it just starts to settle more and more. So here we go with this. We're gonna do a little bit of touch here, 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 and here. Okay. And I just tap it in. I use Monica's brush again. That's what's amazing. It's multi-purpose, you guys. This brush, I use it to do everything. And then you just clean it with some water and some soap, and it's dry the next morning. And you can use it for everything again. I am obsessed. So here we go. So you get all around the face. So you're nice and tan. You get that nice bronze look. I do the neck also. There we go. And you just do as tan as you want. If you want a nice little bit, you know, like you just got off the plane from Hawaii, you add a little bit. If you're keeping it a little bit understated, then of course, you know, lay off a little bit, because this is definitely on the stronger side. Okay, there we go. All right, now we are going to take this new palette that I got from Pat McGrath. It is, I already broke it, don't worry, but here it is. It has the most beautiful colors. I'm just gonna keep it simple today with the light brown and everything, just because I can't get too crazy. I don't know why, it's like I have hairs flying all over me. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna just take just a simple little brush. I always have brushes from Amazon, from Target. I always have cheap brushes around. I don't, you know, I have my 3 favorite Monica brushes, and then everything else is just like anything I can find. So I'm gonna use the lighter color, kind of white color. Ooh, something fell. The white color first, and then I'm gonna add some brown and some gold. I just tap, 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 just to kind of brighten the eye. You always start with the lightest color for me. So that way in the corner, in the crease here, you have a nice bright eye. And that always makes you look more awake. So if you're at the beach or on vacation and you're nice and tan, just use a nice white or gold, and that'll open your eye up. Okay, so then I'm gonna go with a little bit of the brown. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna take another brush, because see, the color is actually beautiful and it's strong. So I'm just gonna take it into the crease, kind of use it as a liner, kind of create that smoky eye. A little bit of a cat eye right in the crease. Okay. Then here, blend it in the crease. There we go. It creates a kind of smoky eye, and it's just a little light brown. Like I know it looks like it's darker, but it's really just a nice light brown. And you're done. Okay, now we are gonna do, you guys, I have like a hair attack. I don't know what is happening. It's insane. Okay, so I'm gonna grab Monica's other little brush. Here we go. This is like a brush that I use personally just for like pinpointing things or for eyeliner. So I'm gonna use it to do a little bit of an eyeliner underneath. I'm gonna use the same brown color. I go across the eyelashes. So I just kind of darken above the eyelashes and then I come underneath and I just smudge right along the bottom lashes. So it just looks like a nice blended in powder, but you've got like a smoky eye. I do the same on this side. Just kind of go right along the crease. And then I go underneath. And I smoke right here, smoky eye. And it's nice and blended. So it's perfect. So you kind of get like the eyeshadow and the liner done in one. I kind of do this little cat eye like that. And then once you put the mascara on, it'll even darken it more. Okay, so then I can go, you can always go in if you need and just do a little bit more of the white just to clean up if you want a little more brightness again. Just so it's not too dark. If you feel, you know, that's a good part. You can always add a little bit of the white and lighten it. You're done. Then you are going to literally just do your mascara. But first, I'm actually going to start with my here it is, my tinted gel. This is for the eyebrows. Another way to contour is always your eyebrows because they contour your eyes, you guys. So, you know, we can get a little contour here, a little contour here. The eyebrows is always great. A tinted brow gel is a 2-for-1. So you're, you know, tinting the color, which is great. Darkening it is always great. I don't know why I'm so itchy. Is someone talking about me? Or is this good luck? I think it's good luck. I have the itchiest nose. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. You guys, this is what it's like, okay? This is real life. So anyway, so what I was saying was it's perfect to have a tinted gel because that way it kind of brushes them, it puts them in place, and it colors them in. So I'm going to show you Fancy Face. This is incredible. This is in Canada. Love Brittany. Love the girls over there. They're all about getting fancy, and I personally love this product. So I literally just take it out. I hit right the brow bone, and I just brush up. You just go nice and slow, and whatever you mess up, you can just wipe it right off. That's the good part. Okay, you just go brush up. You can make them as dark and as light as you want. I'm going to do mascara after this, and you'll see how it all ties in. Okay, so you can just clean off the excess. Then you can brush up if you have an extra little brush that's like an eyebrow brush. Brush up always and over, up and over, up and over. See how it all blends in nicely? Done. Then you grab your, I use always a black mascara. I think it always makes your eyes pop a little bit more. It makes the white pop. So I always go below first so it doesn't mess up your upper lashes. I don't know, for some people it's hard to do mascara. Just go slow and steady. And then for the top, just hold it and literally just blink. Hold and blink. If it makes you uncomfortable, just do hold and blink. And if you get it nice and close to the eye, you will get what looks like a black liner. So you don't have to actually do a liner, which is amazing. It kind of gives you the illusion of a liner because you're actually getting the, you know, kind of the underneath of the eyelashes. See? Okay, let's get the other side. Okay, just go slow and steady because it makes kind of like, it darkens it so it looks like a liner. So you don't have to go as dark. blink, blink. I roll it up just to lift the lashes. You can always use a lengthening gel before. There we go. Done. Now all that's left is cheeks real quick and a little contouring. So I'm going to use my Monica Blender cheek tint. I love her cheek tints. They're just like the perfect. You can carry them in your purse. You can always have one on you in your car. They're so easy and they give you the perfect little like sun-kissed look. I love this kind of burnt orange. I just do a couple little touches here on my nose. And then I grab her brush again, same brush. I've now used it for a million things. I just tap, tap, tap. I come around, tap on the nose, come around, tap across the cheek. Up, 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 always above the brow, always lift. Never go down, always go up. You always want to be lifting the face. Okay. So it gives you that perfect, just little like tint. Then I take my Milk little bronzing stick. I love this little bronzing stick. And I literally just go down, suck it in. Okay, and you literally just blend it into the cheekbone. It creates that contour. There we go, almost done. So it's nice, like it's not too many. Oh God. There we go. There we go. Go ahead, go open, Jen. We're keeping it real on here, guys. There's nothing we can do. Go ahead. Okay. Shh. Roxy. Meet Roxy and Rocco. I mean, disaster, you guys. This is just the reality of being a mom, trying to get this done in between kids still not being back at school. So we're doing the best we can. Anyway, you guys, so I got that nice and blended in there. It's perfect. Right here. And then last but not least, I'm going to use a little bit of Monica Blender lip tint. She has the most incredible lip tints and lipsticks. You know, she's got like the lip crayons that are absolutely amazing. But for every day, this is my favorite. It's called Fruling. It has just like that little bit of tint of a very perfect nude. And put it on. See, it's like moisture, has hyaluronic acid in it, which also plumps your lips. It hydrates, moisturizes. Honestly, it feels amazing. I have literally 15 of them. I love them. So that is it, you guys. So basically, I'm completely done. I am ready for the day. So am I, oh my God, I'm completely different? No. But is this the best version of me? Yes. Like me taking the time to listen to some music I love, to take some self-care time, to kind of get my thoughts together, to prepare for the day, put something cute on that makes me feel good so I don't feel like I'm a hot mess. You know what I mean? I don't like feeling chaotic and like I don't have time for myself. So taking that time, being able to put my makeup on, feeling refreshed so that like no matter what happens, no matter what I get called to do, no matter what's happening during the day, you know, I feel ready, I feel prepared, I feel good. So this is just something that works for me. It has been really powerful and life-changing for me, just making that commitment to get up and get dressed every day for me, because I deserve to be happy too. Just the way my kids deserve to be happy, my husband deserves to be happy, my parents deserve to be happy, but I deserve to be happy too. So this is your constant reminder that you're important, that you're special, that you deserve it, that taking time for yourself is not selfish. It is mandatory and it's survival. And I want to remind you that your greatest superpower is being able to choose happy every day. It is actually a choice, a mental choice. It's a mental game. So if you can choose it every day and figure out how to find that purpose every morning to get up and have that, you know, those natural medicines that work for you, like movement and gratitude, I am telling you, it is life-changing and you can have it all. So I love you all. I'm sending you so much love, a huge hug. Thank you for watching. Talk soon. Mwah.